Hello, beautiful CCEJ community. My name is Cárol Rojas. My gender pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am one of the program coordinators in the Building Bridges department at CCEJ. And today, for Dance on the Floor Friday, I would like to share one of my most cherished resiliency practices, which is the practice and tradition of Bomba. So, Bomba is an Afro Puerto Rican tradition. It stems from the sugar plantations in Puerto Rico. And really, it was the community coming together, the workers from the plantations, mostly the most marginalized black community in Puerto Rico, would congregate and they would hold these bateis, which were essentially gatherings, community gatherings, where folks would talk and they would laugh and they would celebrate and they would process and they would heal and they would use that space to really just shake off sort of things that they were having to navigate. And so for me, I have been practicing Bomba for the last 10 years, on and off. I have had the privilege of studying from really amazing teachers. I am a student first, and Bomba just has so many elements, so many layers, so much depth. But one of the things that really resonates and holds true for me, particularly in this very challenging time, is that it is medicine, and it is ancestral medicine, and it is rooted in the practices of resistance. And so with Bomba, some of the history of Bomba is that because it was a place where folks congregated, it was actually outlawed for some time. Owning the barril, the Bomba drum, was outlawed for some time. And so this is really first and foremost a practice of resistance. It's a practice of medicine. And it is a reminder of what our communities have been through in the past, right? These are things that our communities have turned to when there has been great strife and struggle. And so for me, it has provided a lot of healing over the years, and it is a place I continue to come back to because for me, it's very, very important to study our history, to really lean into those practices and those traditions and that medicine that came before us, that has been passed down from generation to generation, that we embody, and remember that, these are tools that we can really lean on to really be able to navigate and process a lot of the emotions that lay in our body. And it's also a reminder that it doesn't have to be individual, right? Even though we are separated right now physically, that we can connect in these larger communities, in these collectives. And that's what I'm seeing in the Bomba community right now, all through Puerto Rico and the diaspora. There have been many offerings of this practice for the community and beyond. And so I'm going to share with you just a tiny little bit of dance practice. Please know this is only one piece of a very dynamic and deep and layered practice, and so it is not the way that it would usually be done, but that's okay. This is where we are, and my invitation to you all is that you share what your resiliency practices are, and what are the practices that you are sort of leaning into. What are the practices that you are looking to your ancestors, to the past, to communities that have come before us, that you can really sort of draw from and draw that resilience from, because that power, that beauty is out there, that healing is out there, and it's just up to us to tap into it. And so that's my offering to you, and I leave you with this modest dance, and this is for everyone who's struggling, and just to remember that You know, we've gotten through things before, and we're going to get through this too. Sending all my love. Bye.